What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to On-Chain Gaming. My name is Jake, the On-Chain Gamer, and today I'm talking about a very new but also very exciting project because it's both on blockchain and it's in virtual reality, built from the ground up for virtual reality. So this really gives me some Ready Player One vibes. That said, this project is very, very new. So I want you guys to keep in mind that this game that I'm talking about today and this coin have a lot of unknowns about them. There's a lot up in the air. We're not sure how a lot of it's going to progress. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, but a few of my subscribers reached out to me about this project, and when I looked into it, I was just like super excited. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
On-Chain Gaming.
The game that we're talking about today is called Revomon, and it stands for Revolution Monsters. Revomon is a collectible monster game in virtual reality built on the blockchain, targeting crypto users and VR users. A game that will be sold on VR stores such as Oculus and Steam, and will have multiple features including real player ownership on the blockchain of NFTs, play to earn aspects so that you can earn crypto by playing the game, so that is really exciting, governance, and I believe what you're going to be earning, the REVO token that you're going to be earning by playing Revomon, is actually going to give you governance control of the game, so that's really cool. And then staking and farming as well. And when I went to their Twitter, the description says collect them all 2.0. So I hope collect them all is not a copyrighted phrase, but I like the idea of the next generation of Pokemon, the next generation of collect and battle that is in virtual reality. The team behind Revomon doesn't have a lot of experience yet, but they definitely do seem to have some talented people based on the Twitters and YouTube channels I have checked out from the team members. So far so good. It sounds like they have a very similar stance to a lot of these blockchain games, but what is important is not that it's the same as other blockchain games, but that it's so different from the current gaming industry where you don't really own what you have and you cannot trade anything that you buy in current games on any third party, any open source, any decentralized marketplaces at all, but everything that's an NFT, everything that has verifiable ownership on the blockchain can be traded for real crypto value. The team says gamers spend hours trying to obtain an epic item with a great value in the game, but once they stop playing, these in-game treasures sit and collect dust. Your virtual items will be worth money so that you can sell them on decentralized marketplaces. So we're changing the paradigm of what ownership in video games is and what you can do with items that you've collected after you're done playing a game. But now let's talk about the gameplay of this game, because this is really exciting, because remember, this is a first-person game that is in virtual reality. Play your hero through an FPS VR game and discover the environment by interacting with real gestures. Customize your character, build your team, evolve your Revomon, progress in an open world, catch up to 151 monsters, discover quests, DeFi challenge, PvP and clans, and of course an in-game marketplace. And then also out-of-game marketplaces that are decentralized as well. But it's just really cool, this idea of actually collecting, finding creatures in a virtual reality world that are NFTs and have real value. That sounds really exciting. I am really looking forward to exploring this open world on this channel when this game finally comes out and trying to collect some Revomon of our own. I think that sounds really cool. Building up an epic team and battling other players in PvP sounds really exciting as well, especially because that sounds really cool if it's in virtual reality. Imagine your monsters spawning in virtual reality, being larger than you are and fighting each other. That sounds really epic. This game has a ton of potential, but once again, guys, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves because this team does not have a lot of experience under their belt. That doesn't mean this can't be an incredible project. I think it can, but we have to wait and let them prove themselves. So some of these screenshots in the light paper are really cool. You can see the trainer menu here, Revomon release, in-game marketplace and then the marketplace website all in virtual reality. I'm just a really, really big fan of Ready Player One, and I'm so excited that gaming is starting to really move in that direction, both with virtual reality and with blockchain, real ownership, real economies merging together to just create a completely new paradigm, a new level of realism that's like an order of magnitude above what we currently have for realism in video games. So let's check out their website, and you can see here on the front page there's a pretty cool 3D moving animation page here. Buy on Uniswap. This is for the REVO token. I bought a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I just wet my beak a tiny bit with the REVO token. I have no idea where it's gonna go in the short term though. Remember, this project is still probably a little ways out before we actually get a release on Steam or on Oculus. So the thing that I really wanted to take a look at on the website here is they have some of their Revomon for us to look at. So we can see Gorlet here, a fire Revomon, but then it evolves right into Gorox, which is a fire and stone, and then we have Gorkano, which is then the final evolution of this Revomon. Pretty cool. We have Decute, and then it's a forest, but then it becomes a forest twilight. A very cool, powerful looking final form here. And then this one's pretty cool as well. Zorel is a water, but then we have Zorine, which is water and ice. And then finally we have Blizzora, which is a much more powerful water and ice Revomon. It looks really cool. And then there's some other ones in here too that they kind of show, and it does have a ton of similarities to Pokemon. I mean, pretty much you can tell the vision of this team is to take Pokemon, bring it onto the blockchain, and bring it into virtual reality. So I don't know if there'll ever be any issues with any of these projects that seem similar to Pokemon in the future, but I know that the team is aware of these similarities, and I think they're gonna be careful to make sure that they're treading on their own IP. And as long as they can do that, this project looks really, really promising. I'm really excited about it, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. Do you think this project looks really cool? Do you think that the REVO token is maybe a good investment, or is it too scary? I watched a guy buy the IDO of this token, $3.33 that he paid for this token. He put 11,000 in, and then he lost 8,000 of it instantly. The coin is now trading at 9.5 cents. So going from $3 to 9.5 cents must have been pretty painful. So you guys just be really careful with these tokens of these up and coming projects that aren't released yet. There's going to be a ton of volatility. No one knows where these tokens are going to go. I think in the long term though, if this project is a success and it's a fun project, then I think the token could definitely go a lot higher than it is now. But you have to keep in mind that currently blockchain gaming is a pretty small subset of gaming, and then virtual reality gaming is also a pretty small subset of gaming. So it's possible that by combining two small subsets together, then you even get a smaller subset that's actually going to be able to play this game. Like, imagine you have to set up a crypto wallet and own cryptocurrency, and then also have to have a VR headset and stuff like that. This game could have a very limited player base. At the same time, these two technologies coming together, in my mind, are like a breakthrough. So at some point, one of these games just has to reach that level where it becomes so fun to play that there's just like a mass adoption event, and everyone's like, I want to play in this game. So everyone is like in the blockchain and in virtual reality, just exploring the metaverse together at that point. But who knows what game is actually going to start bringing the mass adoption of these two technologies? I mean, maybe already the games that exist are starting to bring that adoption. Oculus has been selling like crazy, the Oculus VR headset, and I know blockchain gaming is blowing up. This channel is blowing up. I think there's a lot of exciting things here, and I'm really excited for this project. If you enjoyed this video, leave a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, then make sure you hit subscribe. I think like 80% of people, almost 80%, it's actually been dropping a little bit, that are watching these videos are not subscribed yet. It's been dropping because you guys have been subscribing. So if you still aren't subscribed though, make sure you hit subscribe, click that bell icon, and you'll be notified when I post new blockchain gaming content. So until next time guys, have fun roaming the metaverse.